Guys, welcome back to my channel. Like I said in my previous video, we'll be having a practical cutting of trouser pants. Okay, and here is it. This is the measurement we are making use of. We have waist 32, hip 39, lap 23, trouser knee 15.5, length 39, ankle 13. Okay, these are the figures we are making use of. This is the main measurement from the clients. Okay, all right. Having observed the formulas, okay, if you are not aware of the formula, you can check my channel, get the full video on all the calculations needed. Okay, after all the formula, these are the figures we have. Okay, waist 8, hip 9.5, lap 11.5, knee 8. Okay, overall trouser length 39 plus 2 which is 41, ankle 13 which is 6.5. Okay, if you don't know how we derive these figures, you can go back, okay, check on my channel, you get the videos there. Okay, without wasting time, we'll practicalize using these figures we have here already. Okay, guys, so this is it for the sketching. Remember, we have overall trouser length 39, and if you have been following our video, you must have learned that the overall trouser length plus 2 inches, which is for the hemming allowance. So we have 39 plus 2 is going to give you 41. You just have to mark the 39 and also add the 2 inches excess. Okay, and remember, we have crotch. The next thing to mark, is crotch, and the trouser crotch. If you have been following our video, you would have known the formula for the trouser crotch. And in case you don't know, you can go through our recent videos. Okay, you can go through our recent videos, you will get the formula for the crotch. So we have for the crotch 9.5. Just take it above, also get exactly the same thing, 39, 41 and 9.5. okay, the next thing you need to get is the trouser knee point. Okay, you can actually measure the knee point on the body of the client, but if you are not the type that do measure, this is what you can do to attain the knee, which is overall trouser length divided by 2, okay, plus 2.5. okay, we have overall trouser length 39 divided by 2 should be giving you around 19.5, I believe. Yeah, 19.5 plus 2 inches, 2.5, sorry. Okay, this is 2.5, it will give you 22.5. so at point 22.5 we have our trouser knee. Okay, but if you are measuring from the bottom line, it will be overall trouser length minus 2.5. okay, minus 2.5. You just have to join the lines. Remember your crotch, remember the formula for the knee point, remember extra 2 inches. Okay, if you have been following our videos, you must have known all this by now. And if in case you are lost, you can just go through our channel, you get all the things you need. Okay, so at this point now, at the English mouth of the cloth, that is the edge of the fabric, just have to take 1 inch away. And why 1 inch? Because this person we have here does not have too much, as in his hip is not that big. But if you have a client who has a bigger hip, you just have to take it up to 1.5 inches away. Okay, you connect the 2 lines, okay, from the bottom line to the knee, as you can see in the video. Then from this knee, you slope it down to the hip line, which is this point. You slope it down to this point. Okay, I'm not going to take it straight. All right, at this point now, this is all we need for here. So you start inputting all the formulas, all the figures you derived from your calculations. Okay, so we have knee 13 from our calculation. Knee 13 divided by 2 will give you, we have knee 15.5 divided by 2 will give you around 7.7. I just approximate it to 8. And we have trouser, the ankle 13 divided by 2 will give you 6.5. Just have to make use of that 6.5 exactly. Then you take it up to 4 inches away. Why? So that you won't have issue while folding the bottom line of the trouser, while hemming the trouser. So you still get that 6.5. okay, let me come again. At this point, after getting your trouser ankle, you still take it up to 4.5 or 4 inches away from the bottom line. You still get that 6.5, so that you have that straight ankle while folding the hemming point, while hemming the trouser, sorry. You won't be having issue on them. Okay, so you connect these lines now, connect them straight to the knee. Okay, straight to the knee. This is just for here. We've gotten everything we needed for here. So we have hip 39. 39 divided by 4 should be giving us 9.5, I believe. 9.5, yeah, 9.5. Just have to mark it. And we have waist 32. 32 divided by 4 will give you 8. I'm just going to add half an inch. Okay, so it will match, fit well. And while I'm sewing it, I can just take away that half an inch when doing the front pocket, which we will soon explain. Okay, so at this point you still get the tie, which is the lap, which we have as 23. 23 divided by 2 is 11.5. Just have to mark it. Then from this point, remember we are just using a freehand sketching, no what's it called, French curve or whatever, freehand sketching. Okay, you just have to create your curve at this point. Create your curve, as easy as it is. Okay, it's as easy as it is. No much work, no stress, no extra calculation again once you are done with your formula. Okay, and if you are lost, you don't understand the formulas I'm talking about, just feel free to browse around our channel. Just go around, you'll get all the formulas you need, also for senator top and everything. I would advise, while you are going around, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your notification bell. So this is it. And during the calculations of the trouser, I said there are other parts I will have to mention during the sketching. Okay, this is it. From this point to this point is called the trouser inseam. From this point to this point is called inseam. Okay, and from this point to this point is called the side seam. Some people will say outer seam also, is correct. And this is the crotch we have been talking about, from here to here, which will house the zip of the trouser, which is a crotch, and this point is a hip line. Okay, that is all you need to know about trouser. Front pattern, like we say, front pattern is exactly the measurement, while back pattern will get all the excess we need for sewing allowance. One thing before I will cut, you just need to take about half an inch or 0.7 cm, okay, and slope it. Remember we said in our calculation, trouser usually slopes towards the zip line. The front pattern slope towards the crotch or the zip line, whereas the back pattern will slope towards the trouser rise. Okay, so you just have to cut. Okay, front pattern will slope towards the zip line, whereas the back pattern will slope towards the side seam. Side seam. Okay, while cutting the back pattern, you get to know what we are talking about. Okay, all right, please, if you find this video helpful, you can actually give us a like, subscribe to our channel, turn on your notification bell, so that whenever we upload new videos, you'll be the first to get notified. Okay, so we just have to get there are many other things that are involved in this trouser, sketching of it, in case you have a measurement that is kind of, well, as time goes on, we still update on every calculation and every sketching. As time goes on, more videos will come. Okay, so we are done with the front pattern, so we are going straight to the back pattern now. Okay, there are two ways to get the back pattern. You can actually place the front pattern, okay, and just do all your sketches by yourself, like from this point to this point, 2 inches. If you have been following, you must have known that the back pattern is 2 inches bigger than the front pattern. Okay, you can actually use your tape to get all the figures you need, 2 inches, 2 inches, and at the lap, the tie point, that is the lap, just have to use 3.5 inches or 3 inches, as the case may be. Or I'm just going to use this is the fastest means. Okay, just place the trouser, make sure the front pattern, make sure it is well balanced, then you sketch out exactly the inseam, the shape of the inseam. Okay, once you are done sketching out the shape of the inseam, okay, you just have to mark this point, which is the lap. Okay, you have to create a sign there, then shift it away instead of using your tape to have other measurements, and that would be a waste of time. You can actually do this and save yourself some time. Okay, you just have to go, this is 2 inches, so we've gotten what we need, 2 inches. You just have to shift this point, okay, till you get that 3.5 inches that you need. Sorry, I'm just going to remove this 3.5 inches that you need. This point, okay, you will have to adjust it until you get 3 inches. I'm just going to make use of 3 inches, okay, and 3.5 inches. If it is the case of a very fat person, someone who has up to lap 26, 28, you can make use of 3.5 inches or 4 inches as the case may be. So I'm just going to make use of 3 inches for this person. Okay, so this is it. Now we are done in getting the inseam. So like we say, the trouser rise, this point is called the trouser rise. Okay, now I'm making use of 2 inches. As you can see, I'm making use of 2 inches because this is just a normal size person. If you have a client whose measurement is very, let's assume we are having with 38, 39, 40 as the case may be, you can actually use 2.5. But as for this person, I'm making use of 2 inches. But don't exceed 2.53 inches so that you won't have a pointed rise at the back. So this is it. I'm making use of 2 inches. Then you connect it down, like we said, it will slope down to the side seam. Okay, you can actually use your freehand sketches, or you use ruler as I'm using. Okay, this is what you need to do, as simple as it is. Then at this point, you are going to mark 1.5 inches. Okay, why am I using 1.5 inches? To regulate excess allowance at the back pattern after sewing. Okay, and after you are done with 1.5 inches, at this hip point you can make use of 2 inches. Then you connect the two lines, and create your curve. As simple as it is, create your curve. After you are done with your sketches, you can actually cut, which I'm going to do now. And that is it. Very simple. Though this is a simple way, there are other ways that are more, should I say, complex, which you don't actually need. This is the fastest way to get it done. Okay, while cutting, you always check the under fabric. Most of the times it will give problems when they are not well aligned. Okay, and that is all there is. Okay, that is all you need. There is nothing much about trouser.